island, Singhapora. So Pura means city. So Singapore means Lion City. Okay. So that's how we have the land height. So put them together, tells our story. Then from there, just let me know your hotel. So by the time you reach back your hotel, it can be about 6 o'clock. And those going for the evening tour, we'll drop you off at Kim Seng office about 6. So your next connecting tour starts at 6:30. So you have a half an hour break. Either to get something to eat or to rest. Then 6:30, call back at the office for your connecting tour. Yeah, sounds good, huh? On the island of Singapore in 1819, which is a small little Malay fishing town of less than 500 people. So that is why Malay is our national language, and our Malay community, they are the native of this island. So he quickly looked for the ruler of Singhapora, so got him to sign the treaty of February 1819 that stood out the British to establish a trading port. It's actually named after a tree, a galam tree that used to grow in this area, which is very important for our Malay people. And the town school on the left is a private school. So the main language being taught is Arabic, because in a public school, our main language is English. So English is our first language, and the language taught in school. So that's a private school for our Muslim children. So as you drive down here, North Richmond, found at Raffles at the Long Bar. They have also the bar and billiard room. If I'm not wrong, they charge $18.90. $18.90. Now on the right hand corner, that's Raffles City. And at Raffles City, stands a really tall hotel known as Swiss Hotel de Stanford. Swiss Hotel de Stanford is one of the world's tallest hotels. It's 72-story high. On the 70th floor, it's a lovely restaurant called the Equinox. Really breathtaking view. You can see as far as Indonesia and perhaps Malaysia. So that's Suntec City on the left. Remember, where the two statues now? Our biggest shopping mall. This monument on the right is to commemorate our civilians who has died during the Second World War. So the 4 pillars indicate our forests. And coming up on the left-hand corner, look at this building, looking very spiky. It's our Performing Arts Center, our new Performing Arts Center, only opens this century, 21st. It's known as the Esplanade. Something like Opera House. That anywhere there's air-conditioned enclosure, because of the smell that can stay for a good 12 hours. So that's why this fruit is being described. Tastes like heaven, but smells like hell. So it's the heaven and hell fruit. Tastes like heaven, smells like hell. We Singaporeans love durian, and of course it doesn't smell like hell to us. This is what we call the Kelowna Heart. That's a church, St. Andrew's Cathedral. Anglican church dates back 1860s. And see the building, lots of Kelowna columns? Founded in 1859. It's a private club. And unto today. And that's Victoria Concert and Memorial Hall, named after Queen Victoria. Dates back 1900s. That's our museum, Asian Civilization, housed in our historical building, Empress Place. crossing the 100 years old bridge known as Anderson Bridge. And this building is a hotel, Fullerton Hotel. But it used to be our general post office for 70 years. So instead of demolishing it, how we have converted it into a 5-star hotel. One Fullerton in front of us is a cafe. And back. Then get your cameras ready and get a nice picture of the lion with water coming out from his mouth, symbol of prosperity. So now we're going to run through financial and commerce part, right into Chinatown. Have you been before? Yeah. No, the trouble is that I also cannot get an aircon because of the weather is so hard. So that's why the aircon is not powerful enough that oh, this is the very thing. You can also long life and endurance, okay? Because of the very nature of the bamboo. Bamboos are very strong and hardy, and they're able to weather all kinds of storms without breaking, okay? And it also has got a life philosophy to teach the devotees, to tell them that their life have to be like a bamboo, because when they are faced with the storms of life, don't break, okay?
no, I mean, have somebody polish or something so that enough.
These are all the general store.
Yeah, no,
How much is it? $10. $10. This one $10. Six. This is the latest.
có cho ai không?
Sao mà chứ? I think this is kind of fun.
Never known that was cut.
So first, well, not too far. That's where Clark King is on the left. You can see already a bit of the Singapore River. So later, the bumboat can only take 12 people. So 12 in the bumboat. Okay, it's about 20 minutes. The boatman will take you out to the waterfront and back. He'll drop you off at the jetty. I'll be waiting for you. Then let me know your hotel. Then I direct you to your coach. So that's to say, not everybody will come back to this bus.
Không để ý mà map đi mà nó không là con đi đến trong cái giờ đây đưa ra mà con thì mình ở đâu giờ đó.
Okay.
Area. Clark Quay was one of the busiest warehousing districts of old Singapore. Traders' gunboats used to drop off the space on the river to unload their cargoes at the shop houses and go down along the bank. Today, the dock makes a great find, numerous shops, boutiques and flea markets. It is also for great food and drink at award-winning restaurants, clubs and cafes. You can enjoy dark tea al fresco all day and all night. Fort Canning Park. The hill nearby is home to the founder of modern Singapore, Sir Stamford Raffles. It is also the burial ground of ancient kings. Local residents call it Bukit Larangan or Bukit Hill, and the belief was that ghosts of the ancient kings resided there. Despite this, Raffles was his residence there and he named it Government Hill. Or becoming the Ministry Building. The bridge ahead is Coleman Bridge. Completed in 1886 and rebuilt in 1987, the bridge is named after the Irish architect George Coleman for his contribution to public development in Singapore. view is the country's Parliament House, original colonial era Parliament House, which is located nearby and now functions as a museum. The complex and museums are open for tourists. In contrast to the tall buildings are the shop houses and go-downs of both quay. Completed in 1842, it was the first to serve the port's growing trade. Hundreds of bumboats carried huge bales of rubber or sacks of grain to warehouses along the riverbank. The hard-working coolies of old, who used to unload the goods all day, have now given way to hair-partying young professionals who unwind in the quay's numerous bars and restaurants. The river was very polluted in the early days. It was in 1977 that the government initiated an extensive program to clean up the Singapore River. All the bumboats were relocated to the western end of the Singapore harbour. After spending 10 years of cleaning, it is now clean enough to swim in, and even the fish has returned. We are now cruising at the foot of this massive cluster of skyscrapers, the edge of the city's financial center. Within this compact district is one of the region's largest concentrations of offices, including 130 banks housed in futuristic buildings like this one, the United Overseas Bank Plaza. At 280 meters in height, it is one of the tallest buildings in Singapore. You can climb up later to the 36th floor for a gorgeous view of the city. Elegant colonial building on your right is the Fullerton Building. Built in 1925, it was the island's general post office until recently, when it was lovingly conserved as the luxurious Grand Fullerton Hotel. Before the modern Esplanade Bridge was built, the river's mouth was marked by the British-era Anderson Bridge. The bridge was built in 1910 and named after Sir John Anderson, then governor of the Straits Settlement. Welcoming visitors to Singapore.
on waiting there. I do not know when is an empty tram that's coming to pick you up. Enjoy the tram tour until where it starts again, because thereafter all of you can go for a walk in the park. In this park they have developed 3 walking trails. The first trail is called the Fishing Cat Trail, the second is the Leopard Trail, and the third is the Forest Giant Trail. And all these 3 trails, they are actually interconnected to one another. And due to this interconnection, there's a little setback about the trail. They do not have individual exit. So for example, you start walking from the Fishing Cat Trail, and halfway through walking, you're tired, you want to get out. Remember, there is no exit. You have to walk the same way back as you walk in. If you continue walking without turning back, you will automatically be connected to the Leopard Trail. And the Leopard Trail, the same thing. You continue walking, you'll be connected to the Forest Giant Trail. At the end of the Forest Giant Trail is the other exit. And so you decide to walk all the 3 trails. To complete that, you need to walk at least another 1 hour and 10 minutes to complete it. And some of you are going to tell me later, Yusuf, your tram tour is excellent. You want us to walk another hour? Just look at us. Have mercy on us. We just arrived this morning. We went on a tour this afternoon. Now we're exhausted. We can't walk. I can understand that. But I'm also wondering.
Tonight are the Himalayan Tars. Look carefully over to your left. You can see them just right on top of the cliff. And the Himalayan Tars, well, they're very shy animals, and they're also very difficult to approach, especially from downhill. And to your right, just under the tree, now take a look at the Baral. It's just the dark and shadowy area. Now the Baral is also known as the Himalayas blue sheep. And just right above the waterfall, perched on top of the branches, well, these are the vultures. Now, these are the Himalayan griffin vultures. You can also see the bone-toothed horns on his head. These horns can grow to a record length of about 1.6 meters. But these horns have been part of the decline of these endangered. They're also known as the supermodels of the marshlands. And the reason why they stand only with one leg on top of the branches, these are all the night parrots, the grayish birds. Black stripes running across their forehead. You can see them at the center of the habitat. Now these are all the bar-headed geese. And you can also see those larger ones with the big bills. I'm very sure you know that these are all the pelicans. But do you know that their pouch can obtain up to about 20 liters of water? And together with the pelicans, you can also see the blackbirds. They're all perched on top of the naked branches. But those are the greater black cormorant. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the animals over here, they all have very keen eyesight, especially the rhino. So please do not use flesh. Thank you. Those with antlers on their head are the stags. And to your left, now there are huge leaves. Well, these are the giant yam leaves. And they provide perfect shelter for the deer during the rainy season, just like an umbrella. Just take a look very carefully, or just behind the rocks. Now the golden jackals, now they're also known as the gods of death. Well, they mingle around dead. And to your right, on top of the grassland, now there are 2 small black and white ducks. Now those are called the Raja shell ducks. And together with the Raja shell ducks, you can see those larger ones, those black and white cranes. And those are the Manchurian cranes. You can see them in the Chinese paintings, and they are the symbol for long life. And as we drive through the vast forest clearing, now why don't all of you just return to its bachelorhood existence? People animal feeds on anything from grass to fruits, and it's able to grab its food with its semi-prehensile upper lip, which moves just like our finger. And this allows the rhino to... Well, they have very strong jaws, which allows them to tear apart their food easily, and also to bite through bones. Looks like they're all resting right now. Probably they are very tired after a hunt, or maybe after a heavy meal. Thank you. Saber-like horns. Now those are the scimitar horned oryx. Well, this allows them to remain almost completely submerged in the water and still hear, see and breathe. And he is just 3 years old. You can see him just together with a female elephant, his mother. And as we move on, be able to see another 2 adult females. And the elephant's trunk contains about 40,000 muscles and not even a single bone. And elephants can drink up to about 100 liters of water and consume about 200 kilograms of food just in a single day. In the world. Well, according to the Guinness Book of Records, the largest capybara tipped the scale at 79 kilograms. And don't you think they look like the bigger version of the guinea pigs?
It's a bit light, isn't it?
Selama bersama kami di dalam kereta kabel Singapura, kita melakukan melintasi hutan hujan yang tumbuh dengan suburnya. Kerana cuaca khatulistiwa di Singapura, pokok-pokok terus menghijau. Look out for a large colonial-style bungalow house with a red tile roof on your right. Such buildings are rare in modern Singapore today, as 90% of Singapore's 4 million population live in public housing apartments built by the government and sold at subsidized rates. Coming into view are the cable car towers, Singapore Cruise Centre and the World Trade Centre. There is a 300-meter scenic waterfront. You will also find shops selling a variety of gifts and souvenirs and exotic restaurants and
just for chat. Shops.
Further to our left You can see the green key cranes of the Port of Singapore's container terminal on Pulau Line, one of Singapore's many offshore islands. Singapore is one of the busiest ports in the world. One ship arrives or departs every 3 months.
Right, okay. Can I get you to take a photo of us? You do that.
Do you want me?
Yep.
I got a smile.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Right.
Thank you.
Now developed the waterfront condominium project.
It's cheap, isn't it? Right.
The tall chimney further away, the Jurong Industrial Estate, the hub of Singapore's manufacturing industry. Factories, manufacturing, construction, and electronic product manufacturing. On a clear day, Indonesian islands are visible on the horizon. We're now approaching the cable car power station. Along here to shop, movie entertainment, or ride on to the 5-mile island Sentosa. Tickets for some other attractions are available at our ticketing counters at this counter. When the cabin approaches stations, please do not lean against the automatic door and remain seated until the door opens.
You're not quite fond of flight time?
Not particularly, no. What? I'd say that.
That's the highest diving board you've been on.
Welcome on board the Singapore cable car ride to Sentosa. We have just left the cable car tower station and are now soaring 60 meters above Keppel Harbour. Look out for the oil refineries with their numerous chimneys further away. Singapore is today one of the largest oil refining centres in the world. On the horizon, you could see the many ships in Singapore waters. Do you know that Singapore is one of the busiest ports in the world today? Each year, more than 140,000 ships call here, and a ship arrives or departs every 3 minutes. Right below us is the Singapore Cruise Centre with its world-class facilities. It is the gateway to various exotic destinations in the Asia-Pacific region, such as Bali and the scenic beaches of Malaysia. Large cruise ships from Japan and Europe are berthed here. If you are planning a day trip to Indonesia, hop over to the regional ferry terminal, where ferries depart regularly for the Indonesian island of Batam and Bintan. You can take a ferry to Batam in the morning and return within the same day. Please check with our staff at the ticketing counter at the ground floor of cable car towers on visa requirements before booking your trip. We are approaching Sentosa, which is a Malay word for tranquility, and the most popular tourist attraction in Singapore. A white building on your left with a colonial architectural design, red roof and prominent clock tower is the Sentosa Ferry Terminal. Enjoy the view while you approach Singhapora Tower, the highest point of the cableway.
here.
South Sentosa, an island of fun, nature and history. History buffs should visit Fort Siloso, the Surrender Chambers, the Pioneers of Singapore Museum, Festivals of Singapore and the Maritime Museum. For lovers of butterflies and things of the crawling kind, do not miss the Butterfly Park, insect situated next to the cable car station. You can approach our tour desk to purchase the Butterfly Park tickets and the Underwater World tickets. For nature lovers, there are lots of rambling nature walks all over the island. For those who prefer the sun and the sea, there are lovely Siloso, Central and Tanjung beaches. Try out the fountain gardens and the musical fountain. The musical fountain, which performs every evening, is a unique experience of sight and sound.
Somewhere else, or you just?
See the
No,
water
we've actually
dancing
been in
swing
London
perfect synchrony
for
to the
3
rhythm
weeks.
of the
We're just
music.
here for 3 days. We're back
We're
home
now
to New Zealand
approaching the
tomorrow.
Caveat, stay somewhere.
Nice when they remind you of that.
Lovely,
Yes.
But you needed it.
Should you reckon thinking maybe it's got.
We did 2 nights here on the way over.
Oh, did you? Yeah. We only did the one.
We just sort of stopped, slept and got on the plane.
Had a shower and got back. But that was good. It wasn't too bad.
Well, we headed off on a dinner and we got to London. We had 3 days in London, then went on tourism and knew we had to be fresh. We got going.
Et regarde celui-là, comment il est transparent. Celui-là, ouais. Celui-là, on dirait encore un peu.
Da portare a casa. まだみんな後ろ。あ、来た来た。Di ha? Para sa akin ha? Para sa akin ha?
違う。点々がついてるから違う。何と？
Donde tiene que subir. चलो बस बहुत अच्छा है ये बहुत अच्छा है
Morning went downtown, and one of the malls in the set, the morning walked to the mall, and there was a queue of people to pay. And then it was incredible. We like walked around, and we were toilet wasted. No, it's not be right. There's constant movement all night, thousands of people, they smell, so much. Very stimulating.
blue line bus में
Sorry, yeah. Penny. Julie. Sorry, what was you? Azee. Yeah, they said that. I got here yesterday. It's very such a difference to any perspective.
I'm the most famous, the most marvelous fountain master in the world. And you know, my fountains are really small. Hey, not bad, eh? Another one. La 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 la. And now, the... But probably you feel...
I'm Kiki! Sentosa's monkey!
But where do you come from?
I come from the other side of Sentosa. The fantasy side. The side of magic. Figured out how to enter our fantastic world.